Hello, fam. Welcome to the Welcome Back Show. I've missed streaming. I had a lot going on this last uh, about 6 months or so. Excuse me, 6 weeks or so. And right now, I'm going to turn off the sound that is causing these problems. The echo. Thank you very much. So it's good to be back. Just a real quick uh, fill in on where I disappeared to. I was going through the process of moving, and then for a couple of weekends, my daughter was out of town. Or for one weekend, my daughter was out of town, and have been busy. Then the Thanksgiving holidays, traveling, and so forth. So, and it turned out to be a good thing because I think the focus of the channel needs to change. I was spending a lot of time going over some conspiracy stuff. However, I think we are in what I call the shooting fish in a barrel part of the bull market. This is the part where if you're new to crypto, you can come in, throw some money into the crypto markets, and it's almost a guarantee you're going to get a quick double if you're in, some high value projects. And again, this is not financial advice. All of this is for entertainment purposes only. You should not follow the advice of anybody who is part of a group called Crypto Hippies. You never know what you're going to get. So that's where I've been. I'm glad to be back. Here's what's going to happen with the channel over the next 100 days. Most of our efforts are going to be geared toward discussing the conspiracy side projects on PulseChain. We are dedicated to bringing on new people. So if you're a beginner, hopefully the things we talk about will do so with the background being, we're wanting to be beginner friendly. However, that said, if you're a newcomer, man, just hold on because I'm not going to do a lot of backtracking. The markets are going to be moving so fast over the next 100 days or so. Bitcoin is, in price discovery, basically. So that means the rotation of money, again, for those of you new to crypto, usually what's happened the last 3 cycles is money goes from Bitcoin into Ethereum, into altcoins, and that's how the ticker symbols that we're going to be talking about mostly get their exponential banana-like growth. All right, so with that in mind, one big announcement, and that is we have a new project. Of course, our first project was the MILF token, and MILF, MYLPH, launched on 9inch, kind of goes with that ethos. But the background of MILF is that it stands for My Yield and Liquidity Farm, PH Farm. And we're going to, even though the fundamentals of that token have changed in terms of what the project is going to be, we're going to stick true to the ethos, and that is giving newcomers and people that don't have a lot of time some guidance in terms of what projects on PulseChain that you can feel safe throwing money into if you're coming into PulseChain either as a newcomer or from other chains. So with that in mind, let's take a look at this new project that I am talking about. This is our second project and my second project, and the background of the project, it stems from my passion for sharing the truth about and I have to be careful when I say the word, and let's say a code word, the quaxines is what I like to say. I like to use the word quaxine. So uh, I have a passion for spreading the truth about the danger of quaxines and about just the stupidity of the agenda behind the New World Order. And so this token is about learning how, and like our channel is about learning how to be part of the resistance, how to live out of the matrix, how to live and even if you have to step foot in the public, meaning where the government has jurisdiction. Our channel is all about pointing you toward resources that will teach you how to learn to live your life in the private. So with that in mind, let's talk about the token. The token is called, and I want this to be a family-friendly channel. So the token is called Bill Gates, Klaus Schwab, the WEF, the World Economic Forum, the WHO, the World Health Organization, and should be New World Order, but my token calls it the Pooh World Order for obvious reasons, right? And it's a reflection token. The token charges a tribute. I don't like using the word tax. I know people use tax token. I like the word tribute. There is a 3.69% tribute on buy and sell. 2% of that goes to buy and reflect to the holders of the FBG, the Fuck Bill Gates token. 2% buys and reflects the NOPE token. And the NOPE token, for those of you that are new to the community, stands for no permissions. And that is kind of our the godfather of the tokens and the communities that we stem from, the crypto hippies stems from. And so it reflects the NOPE token. 0.5% goes to liquidity to shore up liquidity, and that's a locked contract. And 0.5% goes to the origin address, which will be used for to build future projects. And I don't even want to talk about that right now, this new into what's going on into the bull market. And then 0.69% goes to buy and burn the no permissions token, the NOPE token. So that is the Fuck Bill Gates token, the FBG. And I'm going to start memeing Twitter a lot. Again, I think join the resistance is kind of my motto when I'm memeing the FBG token. It has 600. I couldn't decide whether to name it to go with the kind of schizo naming like you see with Harry Potter Obama, or some of the other tokens we're going to talk about, like ticker PULSECHAIN, right? To name it like I did, or to name it, I was going to name it 666 Mark of the Beast. So I just did both. The ticker is FBG dash 666. There are 666,000 tokens that were minted. Not all of them are in the liquidity pool. Only a third are in liquidity. And then a third of the supply is going to be airdropped to MILF token holders and no permissions community, and maybe a couple of other communities, maybe the Dome holders, or maybe realm holders, something like that. I haven't quite decided, but for sure MILF and NOPE. And then 1/3 is being held by the origin address and will be for future giveaways later in the bull run. All right. So let's see if there's anything else about that token. The chart is right there. That's the daily chart. It's just a few days old. Or excuse me, that's the 4-hour chart. Uh, this was kind of a stealth launch. Again, it's low liquidity. You know, you hear a lot of talk about market cap. Hey, imagine being in a coin that you're like the one of the founding members, right? Imagine imagine buying a Dogecoin or an Axis Alive or a Note token uh, when there was only $10,000 or $1,000 in the liquidity pool, and the market cap was only $10,000 or $15,000. So that's your opportunity here. We want the concept of the coin is that it's going to be an organic growth token. In other words, we want true believers. We did not want to make a big deal out of the launch when I launched it. We only want true believers. The other thing about this token is, hey guys, if you took the jab uh, or you wore a mask during the pandemic, you are not allowed to purchase this token. This token is only for truthers and people who stood their ground during the pandemic. Do not buy this token if you donned a mask or if you took the jab. All right. Next token we're going to talk about is, let me switch the screen share, and is the Note token. We'll go ahead and get it out of the way. This is the token that is reflected by the FBG token. All right. So for those of you that are new to crypto, and again, hopefully we're attracting some new viewers, maybe people in the conspiracy world, maybe some truthers that found their way on Twitter to my channel. So the cool thing about EVM chains, and the EVM stands for Ethereum Virtual Machines. So PulseChain is a fork or a copy of the Ethereum blockchain. All right. So the cool thing about EVMs or Ethereum or PulseChain is that you can write contracts in the code or onto the blockchain in any number of ways. So these tokens that are called reflection tokens, or a lot of people call them reward tokens. I like the word tribute token. A lot of people call them tax tokens. The way they operate is the code of the token itself in conjunction with the decentralized dexes allow you to perform lots of different functions and to utilize the exchanges in a manner that is other than that affords you utility beyond just exchanging and swapping tokens. All right. So what happens in a reflection token is when you purchase the token on a decentralized exchange, you are being charged what some people call a tax, what I like to refer to affectionately as a tribute. So let's say that you want to buy 100 tokens of a particular token that is a tax token. You may, if you're, for example, using the percentages of the FBG token, it charges a 3.69%. In order to get 100 tokens, you're actually going to have to pay the value of 103.69 tokens, right? Now, that part of that tribute then goes to purchase other tokens off the market and distribute them to the token holders of the token you're buying. So you're buying the FBG token, you're paying a 3.69% tribute. Uh, a, a part of that 3.69% is going to go buy this token, the Note token, and it will land in your wallet. You have to do nothing. You won't have to do anything to get these note tokens. So this is the token that is being rewarded to you as an FBG holder. All right. This is the note token. This token was founded by Randy Halarski as a reward to his original Patreon members. All right, now the no permissions community has become a lot more. There's a newsletter if you join the no permissions community, and I highly recommend it. You get not only great crypto education, but you get weekly meetings where we discuss new projects on PulseChain and other blockchains as well. We discuss strategy for how to play the bull market, for how to exit the bull market, how to take profits during the next 100 days. By the way, that's what my goal is, to do a live stream every day for the next 100 days. Again, I think we are in the again, I can't ever remember. I'm not a fisherman, but shoot the fish in the barrel part of the bull market. This is where even if you make horrendous mistakes, you can come out a winner. You can buy the wrong projects during the next 100 days and come out a winner. This is not financial advice. Do your own research. I don't own any of these tokens. I would never buy these ridiculous community tokens. That's for crazy people. Don't do it. All right. That's for conspiracy theorists. So this is the note token, guys. I don't do TA. What I can tell you is we have been in an accumulation phase, and this thing looks like it broke out of a W. Again, there are a lot of people on PulseChain that do a lot better chart analysis than me. But this is a great looking chart right here, and this is a great project to own. Okay. The next project that we are going to look at, folks, if we can get to it, is a little project called Dome Token. All right. Now, the Dome Token is the official flat Earth token of Web3. Really. I was going to say the official flat Earth token of PulseChain, but I think I would say it's the official flat Earth token of all blockchains, of all of Web3. The founder of the Dome token, and I really believe the official name of the token is Dome Shot. Again, dome referring to the firmament dome that many believe there is evidence of, many flat earthers believe. Again, if you still believe we live on a spinning ball jetting, millions of miles an hour through space, I encourage you to get the founder of the Dome token, or one of the founders of the Dome token, co-founder Dave Weiss. We know him lovingly as Flat Earth Dave, flatearthdave.com. Use the code name, referral code BEARD. Get his Flat Earth Sun, Moon, and Zodiac app. Whether you can get it on Apple, you can get it on Android, and watch the daily video. It'll answer all your questions about flat Earth. Again, guys, for the next 100 days, most of our conspiracy talk is going to be put on hold. We'll do some shows with guests and so forth where we'll get into some conspiracies, but we're here to make money the next 100 days. And so we're going to talk about the Dome token. Again, I am not a chart analyst, but I know how to draw a Fibonacci, and I'm going to draw the fib all the way down to the way previous bottom, and even drawing a fib using the previous lows from way back, all-time lows from way back when. Guys, we are in easy money here. All right. This is a perfect spot for you to load up on Dome token. We had a great run up. If or when, let me say when, buying the Dome token now, the all-time highs, guys, that's an easy 6x. That's an easy 6x. I have no doubt this is not financial advice. Guys, you should not buy any of these tokens. They're complete trash. Do not. Crypto is the highest stakes game of hot potato you will ever play. I'm telling you, do not buy this token, right? It's completely worthless. It's valueless internet Ponzi money. All right. I can tell you this, though. This is a great, fun project, and you're going to see a lot of people onboarded through this project that are coming to crypto through Dave Weiss's app. When you get on the app, guys, if you use my referral code, it helps me out. You can, if you're on the app, getting involved in crypto and getting an EVM address, you can earn Dome token when people use your referral. That's why if you get the app, I'd love for you to use my referral code Beard, please. Thank you very much. This is the Dome token. Dave Weiss. And guys, I cannot remember the other founder. I want to say it's Matt Long, but I'm not for sure. I'd love to have him on. I've had Dave Weiss on before. So this is Dome token, and this leads us to our next project. And hey, guys, if you're used to the speed of my previous streams, you're going to have to get used to this. I know we're going to go fast. Again, I think that the next 100 days, if you're new to crypto or if this is your first bull run, this is my first bull run. I came in at, for those of you that know me or that don't know me, I came in at the top. I was buying the top of Hex at 50 cents and I rode it all the way down. I have accumulated this whole cycle, so I cannot tell you how excited I am for this next 3 or 4 months. All right, with that, we're going to talk about our next project. And again, this is what I like to call that, guys, the projects that we're going to, a lot of the projects that we're going to cover here, if you think about the NOPE token, the NOPE token is kind of like, well, let's put it in these terms. Your main projects on PulseChain, so PLS, PulseX, the incentive token, and Hex, these are all huge companies. These are blue chips. So these are Anheuser-Busch, Coors. These are huge companies like that. All right. The NOPE token, a lot of the projects that we cover, the NOPE token, Axis Alive, Fire token, SolidX. These are your regional, like beers that have regional distribution all over Texas, right? So if you're familiar with microbreweries, the tokens that I like to talk about are your microbreweries where they don't even have local distribution yet. You got to go to the microbrewery to get those homemade beers, right? Those microbrews. All right. These are the kind of tokens that can that have still not don't have even chain wide acceptance. A lot of people don't even know about them. They are ultra low market cap, but they're in communities that I know I run with these people. The founder of this token is somebody that I met in Jeranism, Cryptoism chat. Again, you can find the link for the no permissions and for Jeranism, the VIP Jeranism group. With the VIP Jeranism, not only do you get a lot of great conspiracy stuff, but you get every other Friday is a crypto class. And we have, right now, there's small classes because we're coming out of the bear market, right? But during the bull, we used to have the last bull cycle, we used to have 20, 30 people in the class, but we have the biggest founders on PulseChain have been to the Cryptoism class, and the class is small enough. Guys, it's even smaller than the no permissions class. You get great, almost one-on-one time with people like Matt from Crypto Heartbeat. We've had the guys from Power City on. We've had Too Spooky from Tangang on. We've had I think we've had Rags to Riches on. I mean, you name it. If there's a project on PulseChain that's at least, in that statewide distribution, beer distribution analogy, we've had those guys on, right? Jaron has interviewed Richard Hart before, right? So these are really good players. We've had Dave Weiss. Obviously, we've had Dave Weiss on. So this token that I'm talking about right now is the Realm token. It is another reflection token. Now, the Nope token is a straight up meme. It's a community token. There's a lot associated with the token. There's a lot of community involvement. It has sprouted a huge number of other projects, but it's a straight meme. Owning the token in your wallet, just what you hope when you buy the Nope token is you're hoping that you're going to get some price appreciation. All right. The FBG 666 token is a reflection token. It reflects the Nope token. So if you own FBG, every time somebody trades that token, every time somebody either buys it, sells it out of their wallet, or even transfers it, there's a point. Let's see, it's almost a 1% tax just for moving it from wallet to wallet that also supports the ecosystem that gives you reflections. All right. Anything you do on the blockchain with the fuck Bill Gates token, you're going to get rewarded with the Nope token. All right. The same is true for Dome token. Dome is similar to the Nope token. It is a flat out meme token. It's a community token founded by Dave Weiss and his partner. It's the official flat Earth token. All right, it does nothing. What you're looking for when you take advantage of that chart we were looking at a while ago is you're looking for price appreciation. And guys, I would don't buy any of these tokens. All right. Again, this is the riskiest game of hot potato you've ever played. The token we're looking at right now on the screen is the Realm token. It was founded by my friend Nate. You may know him as Observe Decide or Discern Decide on Twitter. I'll get that and put that in the link next time we talk about his token. But the Realm token, the Realm, talks about the flat earth realm, and it is a reward token, and a reflection or tribute token. And when you buy this token, you are paying a tribute or a tax, and that tax goes to reward all the holders of the token in Dome token. So if you own this token, every time there's movement of it on the blockchain, either a buy or a sell, you're going to get a reflection or a reward for free. You're going to get Dome token just because somebody wanted to buy the Realm token. Uh, Disclosure, everything I'm talking about, I own in my wallet. Probably everything that I'm talking about is probably owned also by the Crypto Hippies public wallet. In other words, the wallet that originated the FBG, the Fuck Bill Gates token. All right. So this is Realm. This is another token that I consider part of, and this is not a creation of the crypto hippies, but Nate, who is part of the Jeranism group, and he developed this token, and I consider him a friend. So we're going to cover this token. I like it. I hold it. I would not buy. Do not go buy this token. Do not go buy it. Again, I'd be willing to bet that this token is also only for unvaccinated, non-mask wearing people. Only truth seekers can buy this token. If that's not you, if you're not interested in flat earth, do not buy it. It's not going to do anything for you. All right, that is the Realm token. We're going to talk about another token here before I get ready to call it quits. Hey guys, there's been several people on the stream. I want to tell you thank you very much. I'm not paying attention to any of the chats. I apologize for that. I'm going as fast as I can, getting the content done as quickly as possible. I'm going to do this every day for the next 100 days. I don't want to burn out. And plus, for me, on the weekends, guys, I'm going to do stuff in the mornings. I'm a morning person. If I can figure out a way to stream in the mornings and in the evenings, I'm going to do that. But in the evenings, I like to be done. I get up early, bro. I'm a hippie in the sense that I was, born in the 60s, raised in the 70s. So that puts me in the age group that I love the mornings, man. I love to get up early. That's my time. That's when I'm the most productive, right? In the evenings, I like to basically go to bed. All right. So here we go. The next token, guys, actually, we're going to look at two more tokens. The first one is also a creation of my friend Nate. And I'm hoping that my friend Nate will join me at some point to talk about his tokens. He's done a great job. Nate was one of the original MILF Mafia. So my first token that we launched that I was involved with was the My Yield and Liquidity Farm, the MILF token. We launched it on 9-inch. The MILF Mafia, the whole humor and memes and the NFTs were around, hot middle-aged chicks. I mean, we memed the meme, right? And when we did that, we did it the way, like if you watch if you've been around, you watched the gelato launch last week. We did it that way. We advertised it. We had stuff ready beforehand for the most part. And what that did, it invited a bunch of Jeters. And you see tokens like that launch all the time. Most tokens that are announced do that. It invites especially if your token is made beforehand, people have the token, the contract address, you invite snipers, all kinds of stuff. So my friend Nate, he launched these projects that I've been talking about, the Realm, and this one was the first one he launched, the Real Monero, and the actual name of the token. All right, guys, the actual name of the token is Naruto. Uzumaki, gay Obama tried to hide flat Earth, Luigi Wojak. it's in the name of the token is in the vein of the those skits tokens, like one we're going to talk, the very last one we're going to talk about, ticker PULSECHAIN. This one is ticker Monero, right? The real Monero or ticker Monero. And it is in that vein, and it is a reflection token. And the token that it reflects back is ticker PULSECHAIN, all right, which we'll look at, will be the final ticker that we look at tonight. All right, so ticker Monero here, the real Monero, is a reflection token. It reflects back Monero. Now, this one is a little bit special, all right, in that, for example, FBG, you don't have to do anything but hold it. Nate's two tokens, ticker Monero here, and the Realm are copies of the Pulsarian contracts. For those of you that are new, Pulsarians are the Pulsarian.com, I think is their website. But these guys specialize in these reflection or tribute / tax tokens. All right. And on their website, you can read, they've got a ton of these tokens and they're great projects. I own many of them, not financial advice. Remember, this is the highest stakes game of hot potato you will ever play in your life. Do not invest in crypto. Guys, I'm telling you, stay away. Don't do it. All right. But if you know people that enjoy playing hot potato, these are fun little projects to own, just like Pokemon cards are fun projects to own. Okay. And this particular Pokemon card or this particular project rewards you in other completely valueless uh, Pokemon cards, right? Internet money, completely valueless. Don't get addicted to this game, guys. All right, so you can see the way Nate launched these projects was he launched them and didn't say anything to anybody, right? He introduced them to us, his friends, right? And we threw in with them. It's been completely organic growth. And then he went and started shilling them on Twitter. He has some connections in the Tang Gang and in the NFT space. So he's had a lot of success there. But look, man, this is a beautiful chart. I would be super proud if in about 6 months, the FBG 666 chart looks just like this. You can see again, you've got this is a low liquidity project, guys. What's wrong with that? Every project that is now where Hex started out as a lower liquidity project, not this low, right? Again, Hex, you got to compare. Hex was already a kind of a statewide brewery, had good distribution beforehand, right? These are microbreweries, guys. These are the tokens that at the end of this bull market will be your statewide distribution type breweries, right? That's what these type projects have the potential to grow into. Not financial advice, guys. I don't really invest in crypto. This is all just for show. All right. This is all for entertainment purposes only. By the way, guys, if you want to play around in the Ponzi casino, if you want to play around with these hot potato projects to see who's left holding the bag at the end of the bull run, right? For my money, the best way to do this is with the mobile internet money wallet. It's a great project. It supports multiple chains. You can trade, not, excuse me, not swap between trade chains, but you can swap you can swap between the chains that it supports. So you can go from Ethereum or Base. It won't do all of them, but almost a lot of the EVM chains, you can use it as a bridge, right? Because you can swap from Ethereum to PulseChain or PulseChain to BNB. Now, you can't go from a meme coin on Ethereum to a meme coin on PulseChain, right? It has to be the native token, but that's the same as almost any bridge, right? That's where you find the most liquidity anyway. All right, so the internet money wallet token, guys. If you're new to crypto, you can sign up for a consultation. Right now, I'm doing donation-based consultation. If you're a fairly new member to the no permissions, and by that I mean if you've been onboarded into no permissions since 9/11 of this year, I'm happy to do a complimentary session with you. Also, if you're a member of if you own the Flat Earth, Sun, Moon, and Zodiac Clock app, or if you download the Clock app using my referral code BEARD, I'm happy to do a consultation with you as well. No donation expected. Otherwise, I'm happy to accept your donation for my time. Guys, my favorite group of people to work with in crypto is newcomers. I'm happy to work with you if you have questions, also advanced questions or intermediate questions about liquidity, about providing liquidity, about guys, I'm not a Hexagon OG, but I'm a Pulse OG. So if you're an experienced person, but you're landing here on Pulse Chain and you just want some guidance, maybe you understand DeFi perfectly well, but you want to be pointed in the right direction to the projects that that I trust, that I feel comfortable using. I'm happy to give you a consultation as well. I prefer keeping them brief, so 30 to 45 minutes. I'll be happy to do longer ones. However, the link is in the description below. Again, there's also a description to the no permissions community, to the Jeranism, Cryptoism, the VIP community. I'm also involved in Access Alive's community. I hang around with Hans Crypto. I can vouch for those two communities. Uh, so if you've got any questions about them, again, uh, I'm happy to do a consultation and spend some time if you're new to PulseChain, and point you in the right direction, and hopefully you land. You can avoid guys. PulseChain is just like any other chain. The scammers, they got forked along too. So buyer beware, do your own research. What I can tell you is this: I've played around on Solana, I've played around on Base, obviously I've been around on Ethereum. I don't know a more vibrant chain. I don't know a more creative chain. I don't know a more, and I hate to use the word cult, but it's the truth. I don't know a group, a group of communities anywhere um, where there are this many groups, this many communities that are outspoken, that are very protective of the reputations of their communities, that are genuine, people that, hey guys, speaking of the internet money, I'll tell you the kind of people you find here on Pulse Chain. And maybe you find them on other chains. I'm not saying they're not out there, but for for the bang for the buck, you know, to me, the type of people that I'm going to describe to you in just a minute, they're everywhere on Pulse Chain. And so again, I'm not saying they're not. You don't find them on Ethereum. I'm not saying you don't find them on Solana, but from my experience, the kind of people I'm going to describe to you in just a second, they're the norm on PulseChain, right? So the Internet Money Wallet was founded by our brother KG. All right. Cheers. KG is another member of the Beard Clan, right? And it was the night of the 9-inch launch. I was my transactions were stuck, right? I was trying I was trying to, you know, of course, this is one of the things where I learned my lessons, but I was trying to scalp the very launch of 9-inch. And my first transaction got stuck, and it was uh, oh, what is that? Now it's been a while since it's happened to me. Thank goodness, knock on wood. The the uh, the nonce, the one where the fix is to go in and change, use the same nonce, but do it without, you send a zero transaction to yourself with the same nonce that's stuck, right? And but that was the first time it had happened to me, right? And I was freaking out, man, because at the time, the wallet I was using had a good chunk of my bags. All right. So I was, uh, at that time, my Telegram, there were just a few organizations, a few projects, and the Internet Money Wallet was one of them that I was a member of. All right. Of the bigger projects. And so I went in the IM Telegram and I told them my problem. And KG answered right away, man. And he got on a private chat with me for about 30 minutes. Now, he didn't know me from Adam, right? But I was in the internet money. I did have the internet money. I think the IM wallet at that time might have still been in beta. I don't even know if it was 100% live yet. So I might have just had the beta. But anyway, I was in their Telegram chat, and he spent about 30 or 45 minutes with me walking me through how to do that process, how to send myself a zero token transaction, uh, and how to go in and change the gas limits that were allowed, so that it basically is tipping the the people that are maintaining the blockchain, the validators, right? On proof of work, it would have been, you would have been basically uh, uh, overpaying, so that they get more of the block transaction, right? But in proof of the way Ethereum and PulseChain now, it's just the validators, right? But they still get extra if that gap is wider, right? So anyway, uh, again, guys, if you ever had something like that happen and you need help, that's something I can help you take care of now that I'm experienced in those issues. So KG helped me. Now I later met KG the very next fall. I met, or it might have been that same fall, I met KG at an event in Austin. And again, great guy. Folks, these are the kind of people, not that you find now and again, but KG exemplifies the kind of people that you just find normally on PulseChain. Randy Hilarski is another one of those guys, right? He'll spend time with you. Now, Randy has had to put up a paywall, uh, but again, the value you get in a community like No Permissions is well worth the money. So that's my story about the kind of people that you find on PulseChain. That's why if you're new to crypto, I can think of no better place to learn about blockchain. I can think of no better founder than Richard Hart to be a cult leader if there is one. And so, guys, I'm happy to be here. Again, my goal is every day for the next 100 days, we're going to have fun in this part of the Pulse chain blockchain. The last token we're going to take a look at is ticker Pulse chain. The real ticker Monero, the token we just looked at, it reflects back ticker Pulse chain. And I am finding that baby right now. Pulse chain is another, it's a token in the vein of the schizoid tokens, right? The real title or the real name of the token is Peter Parker Bush did 9/11 Kirby Pepe. All right. So this is the ticker Pulse chain. Again, this is in the vein of, let's look at it on the PLS chart here. This is not a copy of, but it is in the vein of, on the Ethereum chain, ticker Bitcoin. Okay, ticker Bitcoin, the proper name of that token is Harry Potter Obama, I believe. All right, and again, it's just a different kind of community, right? And on Pulse Chain, I think these guys, I might be wrong, guys. I got to double check. I think this is from the Big Brain community on Pulse Chain. Again, these are old OG Pulse Chain people. You can see it, as far as I'm concerned, this is a beautiful chart. I have this token in my bags. I have for a very long time. I don't think I may have taken a little bit of profits up. I probably got my initial out, but I've added to my bags a lot since then. Also, I also own um, my buddy Nate's ticker Monero, which reflects this token. So I get this token all the time. I also bought back in way down here when it started to break out of this little W pattern. Uh, let's see. Here we go. Now, if you can, now you should be able to see my scroller. You can see there was a huge W right here that formed, and man, I bought in right here. So uh, I took profits up here, somewhere in here. Again, I just got my initial out because my whole game is to accumulate this token. I think I've been buying back in again down here. I want more of this token. I love this community. They're here for the long term. No, again, guys, not financial advice. For all you know, I'm just reading a script that the controllers gave me. For all you know, I'm what do they call it? Uh, you know, I'm controlled opposition, right? I'm just trying to get you to spend your money on a bunch of worthless internet Ponzi schemes. Do not buy this token. It's not for you. Okay. This is only for real truthers. All right. If you still believe the government's story about 9/11, do not buy this token. It is not for you. Do you understand? You're not allowed to, it'll get rejected out of your wallet. Trust me, the universe knows. All right. Don't buy this token if you still think that Osama bin Laden and his crew flew planes into buildings. All right. Hey, however, if you're on the side of the spectrum that understands that jet fuel is a hoax, you can buy double this. You get this token half price. All right, you get this token half price. uh, use just put in code word beard at the DEX. All right, everybody knows that's just a joke. There's no such thing as being able to uh, get a discount on a DEX. All right, guys. That's how we're going to roll the next 100 days. Again, we're going to do evenings right around central getting off work time. So I'm gonna. My goal is to leave my in real life job as early as possible every day for the next 2 weeks, and then after that, I've got about 15-day, 17-day window where I may be streaming twice a day for sure. I'll try some different times. I love the mornings, so we'll do some streaming in the mornings. I'm also going to start going and shilling FBG and all these tokens that we talked about today on things like the shit show. If you're not familiar with the shit show, they're usually Monday through Thursday. They stream on X and on YouTube. Check them out. Again, that's another outcrop of the No Permissions group. I'm also going to be inviting some other people on, and just in general, guys, enjoying the bull run. And I hope you come along. Have a great evening.